Hey everyone, my name's Alexa, and today we're going to be talking about phenylketonuria. This is also referred to as PKU for people who don't want to say out the entire word, so I'm just going to refer to it as PKU. So, PKU is a genetic metabolic disorder that increases chemical levels of the amino acid phenylalanine in the blood, and that's due to the lack of the enzyme phenylalanine hydroxylase. Abnormal levels of phenylalanine in the bloodstream can cause harmful effects towards the body, such as mental retardation and nervous system disorders. This happens in the absence of phenylalanine hydroxylase, and this accumulates with phenylpyruvic acid. So I wanted to use an example as this oil as phenylalanine hydroxylase, and phenylalanine hydroxylase in this case would react with the water, which is representing phenylalanine, and this is used to produce tyrosine in the body, and the tyrosine would be seen here as the smoke, but people who don't have phenylalanine hydroxylase produce phenylpyruvic acid instead of tyrosine. So what if I have PKU? How would I even know that? So PKU is actually measured through blood test, and it's at birth, usually via the heel stick. So they just take a sample of your blood. This is actually required in 50 states out of 50 in America because they require this screening, and they would just take a sample right there from your heel. That's what a heel stick is. So PKU is inherited through an autosomal recessive pattern, indicating that a patient with PKU has two altered copies of the gene. This essentially means each parent has one altered copy of the gene, and the child then receives both. The chromosome that PKU comes from or is altered is chromosome 12. So there isn't also a new mutation per case. It's pretty generalized throughout the entire disease, but I do have examples. So you can pause if you need, but here is a visual, and this is a very good representation of how the recessive gene is expressed in children. So if most cases of PKU are diagnosed as children, you probably have access to treatment early on. But what if you don't? What if you have PKU and you don't even know? So the symptoms you'd see in PKU are musty odor, seizures, eczema, microcephaly, hyperactivity, delayed intellect, and psychiatric disorders. So you probably heard me talk about treatment, and as long as diet is followed correctly, life can be lived normally while avoiding protein-rich food. This is why treatment involves meal outlines, meal plans, and also taking vitamins and minerals. In certain situations, low-protein foods are allowed, but most people can live a very healthy life with PKU as long as they follow this diet plan. And looking at my notes, it looks like that's all I have for us today. So that's all. Thanks for watching.